Hey everyone, Egman here with another video, and today we've got a very cool team up with the Cybermen and also Bandai to release the five of the extra card campaign rares from Set 9. So that's super cool, and it's really nice that Bandai is like teaming up with content creators. So Bandai, if you listen to this, my business email is in the description below. I'd love to reveal some of these leaders, but yeah, okay, seriously, let's just jump on into it. They wrote an article for it, which is also super good. So I definitely recommend reading that as well. But I'm I'm pretty sure most of you guys just want to see what the new cards do. So yeah, so they have the new iconic attack rares, and these are like extra card attacks that are based on the like attacks that are from the main characters from the series and like iconic attacks. You know, the name is really apt. So yeah, and so most of them like set 7, a lot of them are supposed to support monocolor, but this time they're going to be like they're going to support monocolor but not be extremely restricted to them. So because if you remember, like all the like the only ones that really were seeing use was the what was it, the black Goku and a little bit of like the Nappa. People were trying with the Nappa, but it was too hard to just be monocolor, especially since so many cards were coming out that was were multicolor, and it was really people were really tempted to play all the multicolor cards. So it's nice that it's supporting monocolor, but it's not restricted to it. So let's just look at this first one. So it's Frieza's Death Ball. So active battle, if your leader card is red, choose up to one of your leader cards or battle cards, gives plus 15k power for duration of the battle. And then also auto, if all your energy is red, when you activate this card, choose up to one of your opponent's leader or battle cards, and it gets minus 10k power for duration of the battle. So this is a pretty good one. I think a good one to start with too. One, this just makes your cards more like, this is just like a one energy 15k, which is super good. And I think this is like really efficient for just comboing out of stuff, but also this becomes like like what is it? This is almost a revenge death ball, right? Like actually, let me look at that real quick. This is almost entirely a revenge death ball, which is super good. I think it's like the opposite. I think revenge death ball gives you plus 10. And the other one is, this gives minus 10, like minus 15, sorry. All right. Yeah, if your leader card is a red baby, it gains plus 10 game power for duration of the battle, and choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards that loses minus 15. So this is kind of like a more balanced version of it, and the restriction is different. But you could also, like, this card can be definitely run like the same as Revenge Death Ball can. And like if you run 2 of them, you can pop something that has 20k. So that's super cool. Or like just the fact that you're using 1 energy and you're getting a 25k difference. This is a super great card for decks that are running only red. And since this is saying is all your energy is red, and it doesn't say like in the infinite saying rares that if it's exclusively red or like only red and no other color, then that means that like you can have like a red yellow card in your energy. As long as you just make sure to have all the cards in your energy at least red, you can use this card and it does well. So I think this is actually one of the best ones from design archetype. I'm not sure. So there's 2 ways to think about it: how good the card is in itself, and then also how good is a deck going to be when it's only running red primarily, right? Or like red with a little bit of multicolor for another card. So, but I think this card's good, and it will be interesting. Like if you're running cooler and you're mono red, this could be a good card for that, I think. Let's see. Next up, we've got Ultra Instinct Goku's Kamehameha. So active battle. If your leader card is blue, choose up to one of your leader cards or battle cards. Actually, okay, I'm gonna stop reading that. So this pretty much is the same active main or active battle for all of them. If the leader card is the same color as the extra card, you choose up to one of your leader cards or battle cards gets a plus 15k boost. And then for Ultra Instinct Goku, so if your energy is blue, when you activate this card, you can choose one. If it's your turn, draw 1 card, and if it's your opponent's turn, choose up to one of your blue energy, switch to active mode. So this is pretty good. I could see this being really good in like what is it, like Janemba, where if like I know Janemba is going all kinds of colors now, but if they're still going to like a mono blue focus, this can be really good for either defense, or if you need like more card draw, you can get it. Just the fact that you can, like, this is like a free 10k or 15k combo is insane in itself, just being able to do that as long as you have an energy up. So I think that's super good. And then if you need to like if you have like your blue yellow tapped but you need it open again, you can use this. Assuming you have all blue still, you can use this on your single blue energy, and then you untap the blue yellow one, so that can be helpful. Yeah, so it have to be going down to like dual color Janemba instead of tricolor, but I think this could be immediately. That's something I thought about, and then I don't think like it's really difficult because not a lot of decks are running mono one color, and or at least charging all of one color, I guess. So it's going to be kind of tricky, but I think this card can be worth it and could be really good in like control based strategies where that's an issue. Like maybe even like Zamasu in effect. I mean, you'd still have to run some yellow in that deck, but I think Zamasu could be another good target for this card. Hey, this is like a quick second recording. I pretty much ramble on about how I don't think this card's going to be super good. And then someone told me, hey, do you think this card's going to be good in Slug? And I'm like, oh, this card's going to be super duper good in Slug. Just like hand destruction in general. Yeah, so just going over this like a second pass. Yeah, if all your energy is green, when you activate this card, choose one card in your opponent's hand and place it in the drop area. So like turn 1, you can go Slug, and you can go plus 15k crit, and then also your opponent has to drop card in hand. Like that's super duper good for 1 energy. So keep actually think about using this card in Slug. Probably has other things, but I think this is almost like a guarantee if Slug comes back, which also Tau is going out of the meta because it's getting banned. So yeah, looking good for Slug on all counts there. So yeah, that's that part. Shoutouts to Cody for telling me about that, and then we'll get back to the video. I'm gonna trash this card in the top 5 at the end of this video. Just ignore it. This card's good. All right. Next up, we've got Vegeta's Final Flash. So if your leader card is yellow, choose up to one of your opponent's leader cards or battle cards, gets plus 15k power of duration of the battle. And then if all your energy is yellow when you activate this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and negate skills for duration of the turn. So this one's actually pretty good. This in like just like in true like control fashion, like if your opponent's like swinging in with like a triple strike, and then they just combo their entire hand. You can just use Vegeta's Final Flash to like negate it. So I think this card's good, and there's just a bunch of other things this can be used for as well. So I think this card will be great in that kind of sense. I just don't think like no one's running like mono yellow, right? I mean, I guess you're running in like Universe 11. This could be a really good card for that deck type if you're just running like mostly yellow for that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like it's just like the 2-drop Beerus, or not the 2 combo cost Beerus that just negates a skill. This is 100 times better because it's all skills, ignoring barrier, and it's only for 1 energy. It's just more if you have to build a deck around it, and I'm not sure. It's probably going to be worth it, but I think it's going to be a little tricky to maybe. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a deck in the meta that can do this, and I don't know. Everyone's just so dual and tricolor right now that not a lot of like monocolor decks exist at the moment. But I think this could be a reason why you do this. Also, if you're thinking of like Mecha Frieza, this could be super good in Mecha Frieza. Being able to just play it for 1 life instead of energy. That could also help this deck too, because we don't have like a lot of good like yellow extra cards right now, but this one's fantastic, so I think this can help it out as well. And last one, we've got Majinbuu's Human Extinction Attack. So active battle, same stuff. And then if all your energy is black, when you activate this card, choose up to 1 battle card in your opponent's drop area, send it to their warp, then place up to 4 cards from the top of your deck into your drop area. I think this card's going to be pretty well. This is going to be like one of the easier ones to put into a deck because we've already got like Demigra and also Hatchiak that are already mono black, so it's not going to be difficult to do this. And then obviously like the new Majinbuu deck is going to be great. So I think this card's good. Putting just the boost itself, like I mean like a 15k boost for 1 energy I think is good enough already in that deck. I think it's a little bit less energy flexible sometimes, so it might be a little bit tricky, but like Hatchiak on defense, they just you combo up to like 15k to try to bait out a super combo, and then they play this instead. I think that's really good. Additionally, we're getting more and more cards that activate in the drop area as well. So like for example the Goku, or just like most of like these new Android cards are based on having cards in the drop area and stuff like that. And like yeah, there's just more and more cards getting drop area abilities. So getting them out of the drop area with this card I think is going to be super good too. So this I mean from a sense of like power and accessibility, this is probably the best one. but I think they're all pretty dang good. So I'd probably put this one as first. Probably put Frieza's Death Ball as second. Just because this has like a lot of destruction, like 25k for different like combo for one card is insane value. Let's see, probably Vegeta's Final Flash for third, Goku's Kamehameha for fourth, and then Cell's Earth Destroying Kamehameha for fifth. Maybe I'm wrong with this card. I don't know. It just didn't excite me as much as the others. So that should be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to link this article below if you want to read their thoughts as well. I just didn't want to, read it out loud for my video. Just want to give my own thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about these cards, and I'll catch you all next time.